Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another cast of Vanguard. Today we'll feature the players December's Calm, Barcode, which is Swede, Torque, and Theo as well. Theo is the balance designer, and December is the lead game designer. So what is more important, balance or game design? We'll find out today. My name is Thomas JaKaTaKtv. I'm the UI lead for this project, and of course with me, as per usual, is the lovely Timothy Drenot. Connor, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. What about story, Jack? You have your game mechanics, you have your balance, and you have story. That's important.
That's important, and that is our fearless leader, Dylan. Dylan is all in charge of the creative, magical things. And you don't get to see him in this game because we are only using SC2 assets, but in the standalone game, Immortal, all of that artwork is starting to come in, and all of the lore and the fantasy of it all is starting to build up in the background silently, so get ready for that. We're gonna have a lot of fun with it. But speaking of fun, we're already getting the action started here. We have the scout battles. Most games that we see so far have this sort of initial phase. It's like pre-early game where it's just scouting battles. We have these Reapers, Queens, and Adepts. So the 3 scouting units for the 3 different races, and they're weaker than their StarCraft 2 counterparts, but they're very, very cost-effective and cheap. So you can get them out early. You can try to get yourself a bit of map control and start collecting the Xel'Naga energy out on the map. But this attack is not just scouts. We've got some zealots mixed in here too that are very, very powerful.
Blue team going for a run by. Looks like they'll see the natural base, see the 2 bases coming down for red team. Zealots, as you said, are very powerful, and they're going to follow the Reapers up onto the high ground while the Adepts focus on the Queens, maybe even one of these bases. Remember, blue team does not have a second base off the back of this. They're putting that extra money into a very quick attack, and it looks like it may get some stuff done here with the natural base abandoned to defend the main.
We got a tactical pylon coming down. It's another expenditure of Xel'Naga energy. You actually don't need a worker to build it, and there's a forge. This looks like a cannon rush.
Oh, it's not going to be too good. We have the Nidus destroyers just a few moments away. That's the fort. It looks like it's 5-6 seconds away, and finally it is here. It'll be able to start pushing back those Adepts, but it's not going to be in range to hit that cute little tactical pylon. Adepts, though, main ground there.
Ooh, wild growth.
Wild growth.
Big wild growth there is going to increase the attack speed and the movement speed of these units for a little while. Unfortunately, Torque running around with his units instead of firing for quite a bit there. Put them a little bit behind in the battle, but it looks like they're starting to win. We got some cute micro over here from Swede, but now that the Nidus Destroyer is online, it's going to be very hard to continue this attack.
Yeah, key defense here in Vanguard will be those fortifications. Back at home for the blue team, they have both the forts right outside their natural, which is going to shut down any more aggression. You really only have that early game to be able to be aggressive like that. So once the forts are here, you are a little bit safer versus these random scout attacks, etc. So how do you actually get these forks?
So the
forks, by the way, forts.
The forts, not forks. They're not forks. We're not playing chess, although, you know, we will be playing chess very soon, I'm sure.
Or Stabby-thon.
The Nidus Destroyer, the obelisk, the Terran one is slipping my mind, some kind of a turret or something like that. But in any case, they are forts, right? You build them on these fortification points, and you spend Xel'Naga energy to get them. You can also build healing structures like this nutrient tower that heal everything around them, units, buildings alike, and they do it for until you're totally healed. The only drawback is it doesn't work while you're in combat, so you have to defend the attack, and then you can heal up after. It doesn't just give all your units this amazing level of sustain all of a sudden.
Yeah, whether it's forts or those healing buildings, or even going for the middle and trying to get the Xel'Naga vault, there's a lot of tactical play that involves when you're going to move out. Those decisions where, yes, you have your micro, you have your macro, but the decision of when you move out, especially when it's in tandem with your ally, is critical in Vanguard.
Yeah, coordination really important. We could see that little plus 15 over here as they took down that Xel'Naga. Whenever you kill Xel'Naga, you get a boost to your Xel'Naga energy, which is a slowly increasing. Actually, this is Torque, right? Yeah. Torque never spends his Xel'Naga energy, guys. Just so you know, that's what he does.
He's an old soul.
Yeah,
he's an old soul. He goes by the old ways.
Yeah. He does go by the old ways. So don't. He would be able to play a lot better if he was spending his Xel'Naga energy, and we give him a hard time for it on the regular during playtesting, but...
Blue team is spotted. Theo's, a couple of his lings does spot December's Calm, and Swede right here going in for a counterattack, able to sneak behind.
Oh, he's going to get surrounded here.
Red team's lines.
This is not looking good. They're starting to coordinate. They're moving out. These forces are so small, and they have this watchtower to contend with as well, which does have an attack. This is a tough fight for blue team.
This is going to be pretty good. Theo is going to get us around. Even if blue team loses their army here, though, it's in red team's territory, their opponent's territory. So they will have time to remake their army, which is a really key aspect in Vanguard you got to be worried about. Nice wild growth, nice marks. Red team is helping themselves out. They're playing in tandem. That's going to work for a phenomenal defense, and blue team is pushed back.
Yeah, very nicely done. Oh, no. Oh, no, this Herald. This Herald. This is a very high, expensive unit. Oh, my God. He's going to lose it. Another Herald, though, coming into the main. Attacking an infantry compound. Gonna get a little bit of damage done, but we're really looking for that big payload. The plasma bomb does stupid amounts of damage, silly, ridiculous amounts of damage, but it's a skill shot, so you have to land it, and as the opponent, you can dodge it. So there's a little bit of fun back and forth play going on over there occasionally, and these Marines just don't want to engage with the Herald. It's quite strong with its straight up attack, and it has lots of. Oh, there it is. There's that skill shot. And it's gonna go ahead and get 10 kills and try to get out.
Shoot, so close. Stop.
Just barely not in there. But keep in mind that really hurt the economy of their opponents. We can see the blue team is significantly stronger in their economy. They've been making a lot of good trades. They've been taking a lot of good fights, even though they did lose this one over here. Their cost efficiency is helping them out immensely, and especially this early third base, which has gone completely uncontested.
So for red team, since they don't have as strong of an economy, they're trying to get some tactical lead. You can see they took out the Xel'Naga in the middle. They're waiting till they're at 150 to possibly take and get some Xel'Naga constructs. And you can see Theo positioning the middle map back and forth, waiting. I really like this. He's looking for that opportune moment. Looks like he's going to cycle around to the north and attack the third base, or really the fifth base of blue team. If we're gonna think.
If we can think about it in a 2v2 way, the language. Excellent wild growth there. He's gonna get us around on a lot of these units. You can see they're a little bit slippery, but many of them going down quite quickly. But now we have the reinforcements from December's comm and the Chronosphere, Chrono Boost, Chrono Magical Mystery Tour. Oh my God! Did you see that hit?
Fantastic Zealot Wall 2 also keeps those Lings from getting the surround. As you know, in Vanguard, Lings with speed are a lot stronger than what you're used to traditionally.
Yeah, they're incredibly strong, so much so that we had to push them to Hive Tech. The Zergling speed that you're so used to getting with your first 100 gas in StarCraft is on Hive Tech in this game, and that's to preserve the initial retreatability of the units, and that's why we can see these fights go back and forth, poking and prodding and things like that, action all around, because there's this inherent retreatability to the initial armies, and once you get towards the late game, that retreatability slowly disappears and allows players to close out the game, so that way the game doesn't drag on for too long.
Theo takes the middle again, kills off those Xel'Naga, and he's just a moment away from being able to get it. There it is.
Speaking of ways to end the game.
Launch, not detected.
Oh, man.
It's a construct.
That's right. Speaking of ways to end the game, this is certainly one of them, but he's got to hold on to it. If his opponent comes in here and interrupts the summoning process, he could stop him. Oh, man. Oh, no, he's ignoring it. This is going to switch over. And you can see that going down right over December's Calm. That's 150 energy down the drain. Excellent. Oh, look at all of these Dark Swarms totally negating all of the Immortal and Dragoon damage. But there's a lot of Zealots in here doing work.
This is incredibly scary. A few moments right here, red team's Terran Torque was not quite paying attention. And we had red Zerg, which is Theo, engaged by himself. Red team is on full retreat back at home. We see a huge push coming across the map from December's Calm. He's had some great Herald shots, etc. And Theo, red team is scrambling with a low economy to replenish their forces.
Just look at the map. All you have to do is look at the map and look at the colors. There's so much blue all over the place. They own almost all of the top side of the map here. And they had an amazing engagement. Took down a lot of those spellcasters. There's not much left for red team here, and if they can't secure this base, I think it's going to be, yep, Theo agrees, it's GG. Excellent play from blue team here. Very close match, and one of the faster Vanguard matches. They do have a bit of variability, so now I think the first game that we casted was the longest game of Vanguard I've ever seen, and I'm still being completely accurate and honest when I say this is the shortest game of Vanguard that I have ever seen. Really cool, back and forth play. But in the end, blue team is going to win. So thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with us, enjoying some Vanguard. Please leave your questions, comments, criticisms, and concerns, anything beginning with letter C, in the comments section below as per usual. And go ahead and play some Vanguard. It's free. Download the SC2 arcade, join our in-game chat channel, say what's up, so come do some play testing with the developers. We play test pretty much every day, especially at peak hours for Europe and peak hours for the United States as well. But that's going to wrap up this cast. We'll come at you with another one very soon. My name is Thomas JaKaTaKtv. With me, of course, as per usual, is Timothy, Drenna, Connor, and we are out. See you next time.